Hi, students. This is Trish. I'm the founding editor of Superstition Review, and I'm taping an intro lecture. Apparently, my dog Clifford is trying to join me through the screen. Sorry about that. I'm going to share my screen with you and just walk you through some slides. And also, I want to show you the website and our Canvas course shell. So for spring 2024, we'll be working on issue 33. We did issue 32 last semester. So I'm calling us Team Issue 33, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know each of you. Many of you know me. This semester we do have 20 interns and 10 trainees. So we have a total of 30 folks. It's a nice big group. Many of you know me, but for those who don't, this is my 31st year teaching at ASU, and I've taught almost 300 courses. I'm originally from Cincinnati. I still have some family in Cincinnati, and but my mom's from Minneapolis, so a lot of my family is in Minnesota on her side. I am trained as a poet and prose writer, so I do publish my own work in poetry and prose. My full-time job is editing Superstition Review, but I also teach travel writing part-time, so I'll teach that sometimes during the semesters, but usually during the summer. I've traveled to 53 countries. I just did 3 countries in December. I went to Turkey, Georgia, and Armenia, and it was an amazing trip. I had so much fun. Some of my hobbies are hiking, swimming, biking, yoga, weights, reading, movies, music, camping, stand-up paddleboarding, and cooking. So I tend to keep myself pretty busy. So let me tell you a little bit about Superstition Review. So we are actually housed in the College of Integrative Sciences and Arts at ASU. So we're not in the college. So we're not in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences on Tempe. My office is on Polytechnic campus. And so the review is named after the Superstition Mountains because my office looks straight out to them. So each semester we have interns who do all the work of the magazine. We have section editors, bloggers, advertising, design, social networking, all of the good stuff that goes into running a magazine. And I've had about 500 students through the project over the many semesters, and past interns have just done wonderfully well. And you'll get to meet some of them as we do LinkedIn projects. They've gone on to MFA programs, PhD programs, Fulbright scholarships, jobs and internships with big publishers and small publishers, Boeing, White House, and Intel. So I like to get to know each of you really well and try to determine where you're trying to be and how I can help you gain the skills to get there. So each of our issues includes 5 artists, 5 short stories, 5 interviews, 5 essays, and 10 poets. Sometimes we go up and down depending on the submissions that we get. We do get about 1,000 submissions per issue. We read only in August and in January. That's become a trend with literary magazines that a lot of magazines are not open for the whole year. If we were open the whole year, we would just get too many submissions. So we're open a month each semester, and our largest submission area is poetry, then fiction, then nonfiction, then art. So the job of the poetry editors is usually pretty challenging because we have the most to read. So the magazine itself, let's take a look at Superstition Review. The magazine itself is all online, and we have, so issue 32 was created last semester. We had just really some stunning art, really lovely interviews. All of the work all around was just beautiful. So you can click through and look at the headshots and the bios. We work really hard to gather a lot of information about each of our contributors, and the work itself we try to display in a very easy to navigate way. So I want to show you, so we have 2 groups. If you're in the 394, you're a trainee. And if you're in the 484, you're an intern. You've already taken the training and you are now going to have an actual role. So the training class is designed to give you a job interview. It's giving me a good evaluation of your skills and to see where you're going to fit in with each of these skills. So you're going to do projects, first of all, to introduce you to literary magazines, because it's kind of a strange field. But then you'll do 10 projects corresponding with the roles that are available for you. And then you'll do a final project that is a resume project where you get to update your LinkedIn and your resume. The interns, any English or any 480 issue requires 10 hours of work a week. So each Thursday, interns will complete a status report to show me the work that they've done for 10 hours in the prior week. And for those of you who were interns last semester, I did change the format of the report just a little bit so that the report is worth 10 points. And I'll be drilling down on that a lot to make sure that all individual tasks are completed each week. So if you ever need to get on my calendar and talk, I'm available Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. You can just hop on my calendar and we can have a Zoom call. So I'm going to give you a Canvas tour. You can inbox me with your questions, but something that's really important is to make sure your notification settings are set up so that you get all of my announcements, because I send announcements twice a week and I include a lot of important information. So this is what the Canvas course shell is going to look like for you. It looks different on my end, but this is what it looks like for the student view. So I have a link to schedule the meeting with me. Here are training materials for interns. So for all of the interns, you can pop into the instructions area and get your instruction sheet. And again, those give step-by-step instructions of all of the tasks that you have due and all of the deliverables. We do have an important deadline coming up, which is bio and headshot. I need a bio and headshot for all 20 of the interns. And this semester, I am going to have bios and headshots from trainees too. That'll give you a jump start for those because you'll need to have them ready for fall. Then we have the trainee section, and you'll see each of your projects right here. Excuse my dog, he's getting comfortable. And then the intern reports will be in the next area here. And then the resume assignment is the last assignment that everyone will complete. You have links to the syllabi on the syllabus tab. You'll also get to see the Google Calendar. So anything that we have going on will show up there. We have an academic calendar as well. And then you also have a course summary here. Another thing that I want to make sure you know to use is the calendar. And what's nice about the calendar is you can actually load the calendar feed into your any native calendar that you use, Google, iCal, or Outlook. So you just would copy and paste this hyperlink into Google or iCal, and that will make all of our due dates show up. Big heads up, all of my due dates are at 1 p.m. And if that's frustrating to you, get it out of your system today and go ahead and set all of your due dates to the night before at midnight. I'm not grading at midnight, so I'm giving you an extra 12 hours to do your work because I'm going to grade at 1. I'm going to grade exactly at 1, and that's when it needs to be there. But if 1 p.m. is inconvenient, if it's hard to wrap your head around it, go ahead and think of it as midnight the day before. So the other thing that I want to show you is you do have a grades area, so that should be updated. I grade very quickly after everything comes in. One of the things this will also show me is how often you've logged in and how long you've logged in for. This semester we'll be using Yellow Dig as a team building area. And it looks like you'll go through a process where you need to verify your email to get into Yellow Dig. Actually, I think it's showing that because I'm in student view. So let me get out of the student view real quick. So when you go into Yellow Dig, you're going to see assignments that are posted here. And these are all team building assignments for the 30 of you to hop in and get to know each other. We're planning some really fun things this semester. Our student editor in chief is Zoe Soderquist, and Zoe has been working with SR for 3 semesters now. So very familiar with the magazine, and a lot of you know Zoe too. So we're going to do a weekly activity in Yellow Dig. We're not considering this mentoring, we're considering it team building, because we only have 10 trainees and 20 interns. So it was a little bit too weighted to do mentoring, but we're going to be doing team building here. So come on back to Yellow Dig for more of those fun team building activities, and that'll be a fun part of the semester. So that's a brief introduction. The first thing that we want to get on board is all of my interns. So if you're an intern, you've already been through the training, you're going to pop on and schedule a meeting with me for next week or the following week. So anytime between Monday, January 8th to Friday, January 19th, I'm going to have a one-on-one with each of the interns. And then at the end of the month, I'll have one-on-ones with each of the trainees. So if you have any questions, you can inbox me or email me at pcm@asu.edu. I look forward to a great semester with you.